Hey, you've committed to the new Vari CoreChair, but there are some features of this chair that you might not be familiar with, which are pretty amazing. First thing you'll notice when you sit down is how easy it is to move in the chair. And that's actually great, because what we're looking for is a chair that allows me to be active and to be kind of constantly changing my positions. But there are three features I want to highlight that you may not be aware of. Number one is that this chair has a little bit of a flare on the side of the pan. What this does is it allows us to sort of maintain an organization which sustains a relationship between my legs and my pelvis, which means it's a lot easier for me, a lot more comfortable for me to find positions and shapes that allow me to sustain this seating without ache. Number two, you'll notice that there's a huge divot here. And that's cutout is for my tailbone or coccyx. What we don't want you to do is be sitting and flexed on the bottom of your spine. This little cutout here allows me to maintain the weight-bearing surface on my actually weight-bearing structures, which are the bottom of my pelvis, and it gives it a little cutout which allows me not to be weight-bearing sitting on my tailbone. The last aspect is this not lumbar support, but sacral support. So what ends up happening is that instead of feeling like I'm jammed forward and don't have a lot of options, the sacrum support allows me to adopt positions where sometimes I want to be flexed. I've been sitting upright and I want to get into a flexed position that feels good. But what I don't want to do is just dump my pelvis backwards and end up in a C shape, which is dreaded for a lot of reasons. It inhibits my pelvic floor, can't take a big breath, can't turn my head very much, and it's not very becoming. But what's nice here is that I can still maintain nice organization and lots of movement, but I can also adopt a flexed position. So I put a little flexion in my spine, which feels great. And simultaneously, I don't have to dump the pelvis backwards like I'm dumping water out of the back of a bowl, which means I can still stay upright and flexed without wholesale sort of losing this mid-range organization of my spine, which means I'm going to feel better over longer periods of sustained seating. Again, remember that the goal is to adjust and tweak and fidget and move around as much as possible. Just sitting in this chair will get you more active, and if we can be more active in our seating, then we can limit some of the negative effects of sedentary behavior, specifically sedentary behavior in positions and postures that don't recruit a lot of musculature. This is why we love the Vari CoreChair.